to this short course that I'm calling the Triangle of Business Success. Now, let me give you just a backstory of how I came up with this. Throughout my time of doing entrepreneurship, learning from others, my own experience, observing my clients, and also learning from my mentors and my coaches, I came to realize that there are three sides that determine how well you're going to do in business. So I summarized that into what I'm calling the triangle of business success. So whenever someone comes for coaching, when they want me to coach them with regards to their business, especially startups, I take them through this because I want them to understand that there's more than just knowing how to do their thing for them to make their business work. So I'm going to go through this triangle of business success. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Susan Mwenda Mlongoti. I'm a digital marketer. I'm also a speaker, an author, and a business coach. So I think we can go into the first lesson now. Okay, so this is the triangle of business success. So let me just go through overview. So the first side is called the inner world. Okay, this side is the inner world. These are things that are happening that people can't even see in a person, but it's the inner world. I'm going to explain that in detail. The second side is the outer world. These are things that people can observe that are about a person. The third side is knowledge. Okay, so I'm going to start by explaining what I mean by the inner world. If you've ever heard of a guy called Tony Robbins, he's like one of the world's most prominent performance coaches. He likes to say this. He says 80% of success is psychology, 20% is mechanics. So what is that 80% he's talking about? Psychology, the inner world. Why would such a big percentage of success depend on the inner world? It's because if you think about it logically, think about the results that you want to get. If you think about the results, how does it work? Where does it start from? Your results come from your thoughts. Your results come from your actions. Before you can act on something, before you can do anything, you think about it first. Okay? And before you can think about it, it comes from what is called the subconscious mind. The topic of the subconscious mind is quite a big topic. I won't be able to explore it in full, but what you must know about it is that it plays a very important role in our thinking, and its influence is not always obvious. The subconscious mind, that's where we have our beliefs, our values, and things that control the way our body works. Let me give an example on beliefs, a very obvious or a simple example. There are people who believe, for example, that money is evil. Okay, money is evil. So let's say you are a person who believes that money is evil. This belief is in your subconscious mind. So whenever there's an opportunity that comes that will help you to make money, subconsciously, without you realizing it, you're going to avoid that action, or you're going to sabotage yourself in such a way that you don't get to money because you have this subconscious belief. Others call them limiting beliefs. So this is your inner world. We also have values that are inside of us. Sometimes your beliefs and your values conflict. So for example, let me go back to the same example of thinking money. Let's say there are people who believe that a Christian should not be rich, for example. So there is a belief there that says a Christian should not be rich because money is evil. Then there's the value being a good Christian. So because they value being a good Christian and they believe that money is evil, they don't want to be evil, so they're going to sabotage themselves. So for you to be successful, it starts inside. What you believe. What do you believe about success? What do you believe about yourself? Sometimes it's about beliefs about your ability to do something. For example, I've come across people who I can see that they're able to do something, but they don't believe that they can do it. So what happens? They don't act. They won't get the results. It's all about beliefs. That's why the inner world plays a very important role in business success. Now, let me share with you an example There was a time I enrolled in this program with an executive coach. Okay, so this woman is based in Dubai. She's highly experienced. She's a highly experienced coach. She works with CEOs, like people who are really experienced. They are running successful businesses. So she was showing me her 6 months program. She was showing me what the curriculum is. So she says the first 2 months we're going to focus on mindset. And I was thinking, what? Seriously, we're going to spend 2 months just talking about mindset? This. When we went through the program, it was all about the inner world. Why did she spend so much time just talking about the inner world? Because it plays an important role. So I was thinking that we're going to go straight into things like strategy, leadership, building a team and stuff like that. No, she started with the inner world because that's how important it is. Okay, so that's about the inner world. Okay, so there's this book called Unshackled. It's one of my less known books because maybe I haven't marketed that much. But it explores this topic of the inner world so much. It talks about limiting beliefs, fear, overcoming fear. Because fear originates from the subconscious mind. It's all about you want to do something, even when you're capable, even when you know how it's supposed to be done, even when you know it should be done, fear can hold you back. That is part of the inner world that we're talking about. Because you don't act out of fear, that will affect the results that you're going to have. So the inner world is very important to explore when you want to make your business a success.